The idea is ingeniously simple. We trap the unused strand after every 2 stitches worked in the same color. And this allows us to add any type of color work to our projects, including a fairly large bow motif that you see in this swatch. The classic approach to doing this is to hold each strand in a different hand, and then when we knit a stitch, we would go into the stitch, then wrap the unused strand around the needle and then pick the main color and then unwrap the unused strand and then pull the main color through the stitch, knitting the stitch with the main color and trapping the unused color right over here at the back of the stitch, and then we would knit the next stitch. This approach is good, but it forms a fairly tight fabric like the one over here. So see, at the bottom of the swatch I worked using the classic approach, and as you see it looks very nice and neat, but the fabric is not elastic at all. I highly recommend using the different approach, the one that is not as neat, but it does not interfere with the stretch of the fabric. And this way is not just simple, and it's not just better in terms of the elasticity of the fabric, it is also a little bit faster. Here's how it works. When we work 2 stitches in the same color, we drop both strands, and it doesn't matter whether you hold yarn in your left hand or right hand or whatever way of knitting you use, it doesn't matter at all. You simply drop both strands and then you twist them either to the left or to the right. I find it easier for myself, more comfortable, to twist them to the left first, and then you pick the main color while just letting go of the unused color and work 2 stitches with the main color. And then you drop this strand again, take both strands and twist them again, but this time we would go in a different direction, and that saves us from untangling the yarn later on, because if we keep twisting in the same direction, then we will end up with a tangled mess quite soon. If you don't remember which way you twisted in the first place, it's not a problem at all. Simply follow the twist. You see that the strands are already twisted, and twist them so that they kind of untwist. We get rid of that twist, so we twist them to the right in this case, and then pick up the main color and knit 2 more stitches in this color. If a certain section of the color pattern is formed by alternating colors in every stitch or every other stitch, as is the case over here, then you don't need to twist anything at all. You simply pick up the other strand, work 1 stitch, 1 or 2 depending on the color pattern, and then drop the strand, pick the other strand, and then work 1 or 2 stitches again depending on the color pattern that you follow, and that's it. You start twisting the strands only in section when you have to work more than 2 stitches in the same color. And this approach works the same for projects worked in the round and the ones worked back and forth. The only difference is when we make a purl row, we twist the strands at the front of the work, because that's where the wrong side of the work is. So we would twist the strands approximately like this. To get more details about Armenian knitting, go to tenroseday.com/Armenian-knitting. Happy knitting, my friend. I'll talk to you in the next tutorial.